I tried writing the exact same project a few times using Claude Code, but it kept hitting a wall. It would write a code and counter an error, and when I asked it to fix it, it kept producing almost the exact same error over and over again. It was stuck in a repetition loop, but everything changed when I changed my approach. Instead of just asking it to write code, I added a continuous test workflow directly to the Claude Code command. The result, Claude Code created the entire project flawlessly with zero error. When you ask an AI agent to build a project from scratch without strict validation, it operates purely on assumption. If it makes a mistake in its initial architectural design, we often repeat that mistake during its repair attempts because it lacks the real-time objective source of truth. By embedding a strict write test fix loop directly into its execution prompts, you force the agent to validate its assumption against the live test suite before it considers its jobs done. Here is a workflow I added to the Claude Code command to automate this loop, so I never have to type out long, repetitive prompts. By using Claude Prompt Flag, you can feed it as a self-executing instruction line. This single command changes Claude from a passive coder into an autonomous, test-driven development engine. Let's look at the final result first. Here is the Flutter project running perfectly with absolutely zero errors. Every single widget test, state measurement check, and unit test turn green instantly. But getting here automatically is where the magic happens. Now look at the Claude Code tab running the command behind the scenes. When it first executed the Flutter test, it caused a breaking layout constraint error. Because of our workflow instruction, Claude didn't wait for input. It immediately used its file reading tool to inspect main.dart, figure out the missing widget parameter, reload the file with the clean patch, and trigger Flutter test again. It self-corrected its own blind spot on the very next iteration. If we verify final Flutter code generated by this workflow, you can see why it's so robust. Because Claude Code knew it has to pass a test suite, it didn't write messy, monolithic code. It naturally structured the Flutter app with clean separation of concern, proper dependency injection, and self-snap checking, ensuring that the subcode and test workflow line up perfectly. 2 quick tips for success. Always start this loop on a clean git commit because Claude will aggressively modify your file and keep your initial test suite fast so you don't burn unnecessary API tokens. Stop manually prompting your API to fix its own bugs. Give it the test framework, set up the loop, and let it fix itself. Drop a comment below if you want my Flutter testing prompt template, and I will see you in the next video.